I wanted to go ahead and throw my hat into the ring and talk about what I think are the predictions for the EZA for the celebration. I've seen people bring up Captain Ginyu and Raditz, and it does make sense. If we go ahead and look at the brand new category that Tao is using, we can see that the oldest Dokkan Fest TURs on this leader are the AGL Captain Ginyu, and then the physical Raditz are like one right after another, right? I think that Raditz has probably a higher chance though, which is why he's also the thumbnail. Just because of the fact that I feel like they're gonna probably save Captain Ginyu for a Planet Namek Saga celebration, especially because as of right now we obviously don't know what the global Dokkan celebration is going to be. I've seen some people say that it might be Planet Namek Saga again and then have it where it's Resurrection F as the part 2. I think that that could definitely be a possibility, and if it is a possibility, they probably want to save the Captain Ginyu just for that. That being said, though, I don't know if they do Easy this guy. Obviously, the only thing I would really ask for is making it where it's just greatly raising defense, and then having it where it's greatly raising offense once he EZAs or transforms. I mean, or maybe even having it where it's raising attack and defense and base, and then greatly raising attack and defense and base. I think that would be a pretty busted thing for sure, and it would kind of incentivize you to go ahead and start transforming as soon as possible. And he has some good animations as well. The other thing too is just having it where this character is going to not just be restricted to Ginyu Force. If they EZA the Rakumin Goldo and then Jason Birder, that would definitely be really nice for sure. But even still, just the only having it where it's just Ginyu Force is just so bad. If they wanted to make it where it's this category instead, the Tao's new category, what is it called again? Mission Execution, that's what it is. That would be fine with me. I just don't know. I would we'll have to see. We'll have to see for sure. Maybe this would be bumped to crits. That would be cool too. And then for Raditz, that they could do anything, and it'd probably make this guy better. Like this is so, I don't know. He has a really wonky passive for sure. One phasing one enemy, then he gets the extra attack and defense here, and then he also has the extra attack and crit chance if the enemy is 50% or less, with 12 or more key. If he is facing two enemies, he gets more defense and he performs a critical hit within the turn after receiving an attack. I guess maybe having it where like just if there's two or more enemies, just an insane amount of damage reduction, an insane amount of defense and guard and all of this like things that make him unkillable. And then if it's only one enemy, having it where he's more offensive based, I think could be fine, because then you can run him in something like Battle Hardened Formidable Foes. And then have it where he's like doing the offense there. But if you're going up against something like SBR, for example, he could be kind of like the SBR king, I think. That could be definitely interesting to see for sure. And I was personally saying that it might be Yamcha. Like if they wanted to fit the full, hold on, I have to bring them up again. If they wanted to fit the full category, which is just going to be Mission Execution and Earthlings, one of the other units that could be used is Yamcha, of course. Like I was saying earlier, Raditz is right here, and then we have it where the Captain Ginyu is right there, but like Inti Yamcha is still on this year, right? And if Path to Power Kid Goku already got an EZA, it would be pretty nice to have it where like Inti Yamcha got something similar too. I don't think Gammas are going to be. I think that's going to be saved for a superhero celebration, especially when they have the Gammas and also Piccolo and Ultimate Gohan. Like I think they're going to save all four of those, so I don't think they're going to be doing those at all, just as a heads up. But yeah, the other pick that I also had too was AGO Goku and Raleigh. I think this one actually has a really decent chance of having that too. If we go ahead and look at the legendary power link for a second here, we could see that every single character up until Goku and Raleigh have gotten an EZA, and some have already gotten super EZAs, right? But not only is Goku and Raleigh the oldest LR that doesn't have an EZA, but also just is the oldest free-to-play LR that doesn't have an EZA as well, which is kind of crazy because you just keep scrolling up and I don't notice anything. Like we're on Summonable over here, and it's Super 17 and Tapion and Minosha. We have it where it's the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan who haven't gotten it. So someone who dropped before 4th year anniversary is doesn't have an EZA, and the people who dropped right before the 6th year anniversary also don't have EZAs. Like that's how big of a gap it is. Like it's really insane, right? But Goku and Raleigh having the rainbow orb changing will really help out Tao, so that's why I also think that he does have a really good chance of doing that. Of course, if this could just be bumped up to like 59% damage reduction, that'd be really cool. Maybe getting more attack and defense for every keysphere obtained, or even extra damage reduction as well. Maybe even getting something similar to physical Path to Power Kid Goku, and also just giving damage reduction support if you do get a rainbow keysphere. Not much to say. Maybe just like seals attacks and maybe stuns. I don't know. Greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn. I don't think they're gonna stack for for sure. Like that's kind of like out the window for me. But then again, I don't think the only thing that would lead me to believe that it wouldn't is just that they're not on the full leader skill, right? Sorry, I have my tabs a little bit disorganized. Yeah, because they're Dragon Ball Seekers, but they're not Earthred fighters, right? Because it's a Raleigh as well. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks, is that it wouldn't be on the leader skill of Tao. Yeah. Yeah, that does suck for sure. But I don't know. I think that those are going to be like the top picks for sure. If you are looking for characters to just start going ahead in the link leveling, I think those are going to be the ones you want to focus on. The AGL Captain Ginyu, Physical Raditz, AGL Goku and Raleigh, and I think that's about it. Like if we go ahead and look at Earthbred fighters, there's nothing really that like kind of sticks out to me other than just like a whole bunch of Goku units, right? So, and I don't think they're going to do that. And if we go ahead and look at Mission Execution, we already talked about the others who just got, or not just got, but they're most likely going to get the ECAs, the Physical Raditz and AGL Ginyu, right? Like, I don't think they're going to do Tech 17. They're going to save that for a GT celebration. Yeah, I don't see anything else here that I would really do. Maybe they could even EZA the Tech Raditz as well. That could be pretty interesting as a side branding unit. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and stop there. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Let me know what you guys think is going to EZA down in the comments below, though. I'm kind of curious to see what you guys are going to predict as well. But yeah, thank you all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.